On this video today, we are going to discuss about killing that optimism, kill that optimism and move to the realm of faith. As a CEO that wants to stay long in the market, that wants to lead the corporation from zero to hero, you must put on all the armor of faith. And for you to do that, you must understand that faith surpasses optimism. You see, when you're optimistic, you believe that a particular event will end at a particular time. But what if it comes to that time and that event didn't end, or it didn't come to your, or it didn't come true for you? What happened? You see, you'll be heartbroken. But if you have the faith, absolute faith that you will prevail at the end of the day, that God and you will be the one standing after the dust settles, of course, you know that you are in for a long haul. And if you're in for a long haul, of course, you're going to eat like Elijah, because God told Elijah that eat, for the journey is far. Of course, that surpasses optimism. That takes you to a realm of faith that you believe that no matter what comes your way, you will be the one standing at the end of the day. You will come out with your head high. So, as a CEO that wants to survive this harsh economy, especially the economy of Nigeria, you must see beyond optimism, because optimism takes you to the realm that an event going to end at a particular time, but faith takes you to the end, telling you that at the end of the day, no matter what time it is, you're going to come out tops. And this brings me to the story of Jim Collins in his book Good to Great, that he talked about Stockdale. The Stockdale is a general in the U.S. Army. What happened to him? He was held in Vietnam. He stayed in prison for 8 years. We tortured every day. Was he the only one that was in there? No. But was he the only one that came back? Yes, he was the only one that came back. Why? And he was asked that question. Why was how come you were the only one that survived it? He said because he had every faith that at the end of the day he will come out of it alive. And they asked him another question. Who are the ones that didn't make it? Why didn't they make it? He said because they were optimistic that come December that they will release them, they will be freed, and December will come, they will not be freed. They will also have another belief that comes Thanksgiving, they will be released. Thanksgiving will come, they will not be released. At the end of the day, they died broken heart. They died with their and never achieved with their purpose, broken hearted. So for you to understand that you must go through this process, you must go beyond optimism. As a CEO that it's that wants to stay long in this game, you must put on all the armor of God. And faith is the strongest armor of God that says that without faith you cannot see God, and without him you cannot even please God. So with this in mind, you understand that is a long journey and is a long haul. So you must know that at the end of the day, you will be the one that will come out tops. And these are the factors you also must have at the back of your mind while on this journey. First, you must lead with questions. You ask questions. You don't be a CEO that is larger than life. Be a CEO that asks questions. Ask your team, what happened? How can we do it? You don't have all the answers. Always believe your team. That's why you must, first of all, put on a team before knowing the direction. First, who before what? Because when the right people are in your team, no matter how wrong the boss is, they will correct it. But when you have the wrong people in the right boss, they will what? They'll make the boss break down. So first of all, you must have the right team and believe in your team. When you have the right team and believe in your team, all you'll be asking is, what happened? How do we correct this? You'll be asking and you'll be leading successfully with question. So for you to get to that point that optimism will be broken to the point of the realm of faith, you must lead with question. Secondly, you must engage individual dialogue and also debate. You ask your team, no matter, it doesn't matter if it's a shouting match, but know that at the end of the day that you and the problem, and everybody member of your team will get a solution to that. So there should be long haul of debate. There should be long argument, but at the end of the day, let the best solution prevail. Thirdly, you must what? You must conduct autopsy without blame. There must be an autopsy that you're not trying to victimize anybody. Rather, you are conducting the autopsy to ascertain why the challenge, why the problem, and how it's going to be solved without it recurring again. How the problem will be turned to strength. That is what you do, and make sure that whatever comes out of it, nobody should be blamed, because if you blame your team members, you have killed their morale, and what will happen is next time they will not want to volunteer information. So that, with that understood, it takes us to the fourth way or factors or way you can lead your team is by building a red flag mechanism. If you have a red flag mechanism, information will be harnessed. That because today the issue we have is not information or data. The issue we have how to harness the enormous data that we have in our hands. Because every minute, every hour, information is trickling in, is coming in batches. So how do you harness this information to get the best and make your company move from point A to point Z? You have to harness it. There will be a flag, a red flag system mechanism that will tell you this information, that will bring out the best of the information, whatever information you're getting from and data you're getting from the field and also from customers. With this at the back of your mind, and you understanding these processes as a CEO that wants to survive, that wants to get to his destination, of course you will prevail. So I believe that if you put on all the armor of faith on and be rest assured that you will come up tops, no matter what comes your way, you will prevail. No matter what hits you, you will prevail, because you will always try to stay alive. You will always try looking for a new way to make sure that the company prevail. Thank you for staying this far, and thank you for always listening to us. I believe I will see you in my next video. God bless you.